Did you know the average home will sit on the market up to 6 months before it sells? Not only that, the longer your house sits on the market, the lower the chances are you'll get your asking price. Meaning the longer it sits, the less you get. Now, if you have all the time in the world and you don't mind sitting around waiting and waiting some more for your home to sell, and on top of waiting, you don't mind losing thousands or even tens of thousands on your sale, then maybe you can go ahead and leave this page. What if I told you there was a way you could get into the mind of your potential buyer before they ever came to see your house, to know the exact things they wanted in your house to buy it fast and for exactly the asking price you are asking? What if there was a way to spend thousands of dollars less than what most typically pay to get your house ready to sell for maximum asking price? What if you knew exactly which rooms and areas of your home to invest your hard-earned money that would provide you the maximum return on your investment when you sell? What if you didn't have much money to invest, though you were still able to drastically upgrade your house for quick sale, using tricks that have been learned after 39 years in the business of fixing up houses? Would that be pretty cool? Have you seen any of the Bourne movies? There was a key to Jason Bourne staying alive from the constant attempts of the government to kill him. It was a key you probably saw, but you didn't realize it could drastically help you sell your house fast. Part of it was his ability to know the next step his pursuers were going to take against him. And if you've seen or remember the movie, Jason Bourne was always one step ahead. The real key to him staying alive was his ability to get in the mind of his pursuers. That's what made him so successful in staying alive. It's just like that with home selling. People are on the pursuit to buy a house. They want to buy a house. They will buy a house. The difference between them buying your house and somebody else's house is simple: getting in their minds to know what they want and what they don't want. Hey, my name is Josh, and my dad and I have been blessed to do just that. We've found a way to get into the buyer's mind to virtually guarantee we can get houses to sell fast and for maximum asking price, because we know what they like and what they don't like. And we've got 33 quickly sold houses in the past 4 years to prove it. Here's how it goes down every single time. We apply our proven system, the for sale sign goes up, houses sell fast, like to the beat of under a week, and sometimes within 24 hours. One time our clients got a cash offer on a weekend, less than 24 hours after putting it up for sale. That's just how well our system works. Now, I have to be completely honest. My dad and I kind of stumbled into this insanely good house selling system. When a local bank called us 4 years ago to look at a house they couldn't get to sell, we went through all kinds of frustrations and fears a lot of home buyers go through. What if we do all this work and nothing happens? What if we invest money we won't get back in the sale of the house? What if we screw this up? Would that mean foreclosure? Because like you, our well-being was going to come based on whether or not we could get this house to sell. Your well-being may be coming from selling your house fast and for maximum asking price. Even if you're solid financially, nobody wants to have a house sit on the market and constantly have to lower the price. Our whole business is built upon helping people sell their houses, and if we can't back up our promise, we go out of business. That's why it's so important to us. So we figured out what needed to be done on this house based off past experiences of being a contractor, and then put the house up for sale. The whole time wondering if it would sell or not. And worse, what would happen if it didn't sell? We put the for sale sign up in the front yard and anxiously waited. Then something incredibly cool happened. A week later we got the call. House sold. I can tell you we felt relieved. We initially thought it could have just been luck, because the house sold during the big housing decline. So we tried another one. Same thing happened. It sold. And then we tried another one. Same thing happened. It sold. And on again. We've been applying the exact same system to prepare a house to sell for quickest sale and maximum asking price over and over again, and it works every time. Now, for the first time ever, my dad and I did a 4-hour webinar training called How to Prepare Your House for Quickest Sale and Maximum Asking Price. We put all our best stuff out there on this webinar, things that have helped our clients sell houses in under 24 hours. Now, you can imagine how much money has been spent by my dad and I perfecting this system. not to mention the money our clients have spent when we've helped them sell their houses at lightning speeds. And you may be thinking, how much does this so-called training cost me? Good news for you is that my dad and I are not your typical gurus. In fact, not even close. A typical guru might charge $997 for this training. And to be fair, $997 would be a drop in the bucket compared to losing $15,000 on your house and waiting 6 months to sell it. Like I said, we're not your typical guru. This training would usually go for $497. But in the spirit of generosity, and because we know how much this is going to help you, we're giving this to you for just $97. But wait, that's not all. I want to prove to you this will change your life. I'll let you get onto this webinar for free. If you are on this webinar and we do not show you how to prepare your home for quickest sale and maximum asking price, to prove to you it works, you don't have to pay us a penny until after the webinar is over. Does that sound fair? Kind of like going to a restaurant and then only paying if you love the food. Or going to a movie and if you hate it, you pay nothing. That way there's no hype. And at the end, you get to be the judge of me and my dad. Either you see how you can sell your home faster and for maximum asking price, or you didn't. If you did, then you do nothing and we'll bill your credit card the low one-time investment of just $97. And if you didn't, then just email us and you'll owe us nothing. That way you have nothing to lose. I'd love to see the other gurus try that. Right now you'll do one of two things. You'll either trust your gut and say yes, or you'll hesitate, do nothing, and miss this limited opportunity. Get on this webinar. If it's good stuff, we'll bill you. If not, we won't. You need to be on this webinar. Sign up below now.